Friends, welcome in the world of medicinal chemistry. Today we are going to discuss adrenergic system and drugs. Adrenergic system is also known as sympathetic system. Today we are going to discuss in this first one is biosynthesis of catecholamines and then their metabolism and adrenergic receptors and their distribution. Sympathetic nervous system is an important regulator of the activities of vital organs, means activities of the important organs such as heart, peripheral vasculature, especially in response to stress. Means this sympathetic system gets activated whenever a body feels stress. In response to a variety of stimuli such as stress, the adrenal medulla releases epinephrine. It is also known as adrenaline, and it is transported in the blood to the target tissue. Drugs that mimic means increases the action of sympathetic system are called as sympathomimetic drugs, or they also known as adrenergic drugs or adrenergic agents. Adrenaline and noradrenaline are the major neurotransmitters of the sympathetic system or adrenergic system. This adrenaline is also known as epinephrine and noradrenaline is also known as norepinephrine. Adrenaline is secreted by adrenal medulla. Noradrenaline is released by sympathetic nerves. The sympathetic system predominates during fight and flight response, that is stress response. Means this system gets activated when a body feels or a person feels stress, or during emergency this system gets activated. Fight and flight stress response including increase in heart rate, mobilizing energy, blood supply to skeletal muscles, dilation of pupils. Adrenergic and cholinergic systems works antagonistically to maintain the homeostasis. Means adrenergic system and cholinergic system work opposite to each other to maintain the constant internal environment of the body. Adrenergic system is also known as sympathetic system and cholinergic system is also known as parasympathetic system. You must know what is meant by catecholamines. Example of catecholamines are adrenaline and noradrenaline. Compounds with hydroxy group substitution in third and fourth position of the benzene ring are termed as catecholamines. You can see the structure of catecholamines. Means catecholamine benzene ring, it contains benzene ring, to which that benzene ring two hydroxy groups are attached which are adjacent to each other. This is the structure of catechol. And amine means to this catechol ring there is attachment of amine group, ethylamine, that becomes beta phenyl ethylamine, and this beta phenyl ethylamine is also the important nucleus in all the adrenergic drugs. Then catecholamine. Catecholamine means it contains a catechol ring plus ethylamine group. Here you can see catecholamine. Then you can see the structure of norepinephrine and epinephrine. This norepinephrine and epinephrine, what is difference between these two molecules is only difference is of methyl group. Means epinephrine or adrenaline contains methyl group terminal which is attached to nitrogen, and this norepinephrine does not contain methyl group attached to nitrogen. This is the basic difference between epinephrine and norepinephrine. Then biosynthesis of catecholamines. You can see this diagram of biosynthesis of catecholamines. This adrenaline is synthesized from, or noradrenaline and dopamine, they are synthesized from amino acid phenylalanine. Okay, this phenylalanine gets converted into tyrosine by the action of enzyme hydroxylase, and there is the addition of hydroxy group. Phenylalanine gets converted into tyrosine inside the liver by the action of enzyme hydroxylase. There is addition of hydroxy group. and again this tyrosine gets converted into dopa by the action of same enzyme hydroxylase, and there is addition of another hydroxy group. Okay, this dopa gets converted into dopamine by the action of enzyme decarboxylase. What is meant by decarboxylation? Decarboxylation means removal of carboxylic group, means removal of COOH group, and there is a formation of dopamine. This dopamine gets converted into noradrenaline or norepinephrine by the action of enzyme beta hydroxylase, means there is again addition of hydroxy group. And lastly, noradrenaline gets converted into adrenaline by the action of enzyme N-methyl transferase, means there is addition of methyl group on the nitrogen takes place, and there is a formation of adrenaline. So this is all about biosynthesis of catecholamines. Next, metabolism of catecholamines. You can see metabolism takes place by with the help of two enzymes. First one is MAO, that is monoamino oxidase, and second enzyme is COMT, carboxyo methyl transferase. These two enzymes mainly responsible for the metabolism of catecholamines, means metabolism of epinephrine and norepinephrine. By the action of MAO and COMT, this epinephrine gets converted into metanephrine. Again, by the action of by the enzyme MAO, that is monoamine oxidase, this metanephrine gets converted into 3-methoxy 4-hydroxy phenyl ethylene glycoaldehyde, and this again gets converted into the finally into the phenylene mandelic acid by the action of enzyme aldehyde dehydrogenase. Here is in detail metabolism of catecholamines is given. Explanation about that. The catecholamines are metabolized by monoamine oxidase, that is MAO, and catechol O-methyl transferase, COMT, in liver and other tissues into phenylyl mandelic acid, that is VMA, and 3-methoxy 4-hydroxy phenyl ethylene glycol with metaphrine and normetaphrine. Means the metabolism of catecholamines takes place with the help of two enzymes, that is monoamine oxidase and catechol O-methyl transferase, that is COMT. And this finally, after metabolism, this epinephrine and norepinephrine gets converted into the phenylyl mandelic acid, that is VMA, and 3-methoxy 4-hydroxy phenyl ethylene glycol. Then next point is adrenergic receptors. Adrenergic receptors, they are membrane bound G protein coupled receptors. They belong to family GPCR, that is G protein coupled receptor, and they are classified into two types, mainly alpha receptors and beta receptor. Then alpha adrenoreceptors again classified into two classes, that is alpha 1 receptor and alpha 2 receptor, and beta receptors are further subdivided into three subtypes. First one, beta 1 receptors, beta 2 receptors, and beta 3 receptors. Distribution of adrenergic receptor. First, we will see distribution of alpha receptor. Alpha 1 receptors, subtype alpha 1 receptor, they are located in smooth muscles, skin, and GIT. And alpha 2 receptor, they are present in brain, pancreatic beta cells, blood vessels, and platelets. Then beta receptors, in that first one, beta 1 receptor, they are mainly present in the heart and kidney. And beta 2 receptor, they are located in the bronchi, blood vessels, uterus, liver, GIT, and eye. And beta 3 receptors, they are present in the adipose tissue. Thank you, friends.